Good morning, Satnam. Welcome to Sunday Kundalini Yoga and Meditation. Today we concentrate on a Kundalini Yoga Kriya for anger. And now that you know what it's about, and if you're coming back to this, it's probably better if we just get started, cut right to the chase. So let's bring our hands together, palms flat at the heart center. Thumbs are in at the sternum and pressing a little bit into that sternum. Close the eyes down, focus at the third eye, and take a deep breath in. Let's suspend that breath at the top and check our posture. Crown of the head to the ceiling, hips driving into the ground or onto your cushion or pillow. Exhale through the nose. One more big inhale. Hold, bring your shoulders up, shoulder blades back together and shoulders down. Exhale, and let's take a deep breath through the nose to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale. Hold. Pull up on your root. And exhale, relax the hands down to the lap, palms facing up. Taking a moment just to center here. And if you're sitting on anything, let's remove it at this time. We'll do one warm-up before we start the set. And this set calls for a lot of breath of fire, which is a very detoxifying breath. So I want to go over that really quick. Breath of fire is like a panting breath in and out the nose. If you can hear and see that, my stomach, my midsection is moving because it's a diaphragmatic breath. Every time I push the breath out, I'm pulling up and in on my diaphragm and then just relaxing the diaphragm and belly to allow the inhale to come back in. So the exhale is pushed out. Inhale just sort of naturally comes back in. They need to be even, the inhale and the exhale, or you might get a little dizzy or woozy. If you do, just stop and do long, deep breathing and come back into it. This is a breath that you will get used to. Very detoxifying, as I mentioned, and it cleans the blood. So I'll play a little music for us to support us. Let's start with this breath of fire. Slower. And adding a little bit of spinal flex. I'll turn to the side. So forward and back. Head stays relatively still, and see if you can combine this with that breath of fire. A little bit of coordination, not a bad thing when we're angry to take our mind off things. Give the brain something else to work on. Coordination exercises like this, balancing a breath with a movement, help to center the brain and bring the left and right hemispheres back into balance with each other. Good, come up straight, inhale, hold, and exhale. Let's take this to the side a little bit. So normal breathing, let's inhale over to the left. Exhale, coming up. Inhale over to the right. See if you can look up at your arm. This is gentle. Warming up the side body. Opening up the shoulders. Oh, that feels really good. We do a lot of forward and backward and not a lot of opening to the side here. Okay, let's stretch the legs out. Get them stretched as well. Let's continue moving side to side. Again, still warming up. do a couple more to each side. And let's bring the legs together and out in front of you. Toes flex, or feet flex, toes pointed up. Stand up, or pretend you're standing up. Sit up nice and straight. Okay, shoulders back and down. Big inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips. And let's reach for the toes, but allow the hands to fall on the thighs, knees, shins, wherever they land comfortably, where you can keep the back relatively straight. Let's do a little more breath of fire here, last minute. Pinch the toenails if they're within your reach. This helps stimulate the pituitary gland, helps you concentrate. Getting a nice stretch and that life nerve stretch along the back of the legs. If you've been following my classes here online, you know that the life nerve is very important. This helps with our patience and our stamina. So if you're feeling angry, one of the best things we can do is sit on the floor and stretch this life nerve, the vagus nerve running down the back of the legs. And you notice I started taking some deep breaths. Let's do that together. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Hold out. Allow the head to hang now. One more big inhale. Hold. Pull up on your root. Exhale. Relax. Inhale, slowly push yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. You might want to be propped for these first 2 or 3 exercises. So the official title of this set is Anger Set, Repairing the Damage of Ill-Placed Anger. I'm going to put a couple of pillows this time under my knees, just to keep giving options for how to prop and be able to sit comfortably. Anger. Again, I'm not going to go on too long because you might be angry and want to just like get to it. So let's get to it. I don't think it really takes that much explanation. We know what anger does to our body. It makes us feel really icky, right? Our heart rate has gone up. Our blood pressure has gone up. We might be perspiring or sweating. Body temperature goes up. And overall, you feel really icky on the inside. And it's because your kidneys, your adrenals are pushing stress hormones, just flooding your body with cortisol and adrenaline. And after whatever it is happened and you start to calm down, those chemicals are left over in the body. And I want to make a quick analogy, and it's kind of a painful analogy, but let's pretend, or let's say you play an instrument like the violin or the piano or the guitar, and you played that instrument really angry, you really went at it. I know I used to play the guitar a lot, and I would play some angry songs, and they helped, right? But after I played an angry song, I'd pick up the guitar again to go play a ballad or something, guitar's completely knocked out of tune. So that is what we're doing with Kundalini Yoga in general, and especially with this set, is we are going back to our instrument and saying, hey, sorry I was angry, let's get you back in tune. Let's make adjustments to, in this case, the glands, the glandular system, maybe perhaps clean the strings, polish the guitar, show it a little love, and that has to do with detoxifying, getting bad chemicals or these negative emotions and chemicals out through the breath is the big way that we do this in Kundalini Yoga, but also stimulating and cleansing the glands. So in essence, that's what we're doing here. And the first movement is a very interesting one. All we're to do is take the thumb of the right hand and pinch the nerve on the middle finger. So this nerve is located to the right of the fingernail at the top knuckle. Okay, so you're just going to basically pinch the top of your left middle finger. Long, deep breathing here. Close the eyes down and focus at the brow point. Let's just bring it down for a minute. Check your posture. Now, maybe you're not angry. Maybe you're just like, I just came to Sunday Kundalini to do another yoga set. I imagine that you've been angry in the past, and this yoga is still very useful for clearing ill-placed anger from the past, recent past, distant past, old resentments, new resentments. It's good for all of that. Really pinch that nerve, really deepen the breath. Good, and deep inhale. Pause the music, deep inhale. Eyes are closed, hold. If that posture has slouched a little, straighten back up, crown of the head to the ceiling, draw the energy up from the root of the spine. You're pinching that middle finger. Exhale, relax the hands down to the legs, palms facing up. A couple deep breaths here. All right, next exercise calls for a breath of fire. Okay, I told you it was coming. So I'm going to shake my legs out and switch the cross of my legs, endeavoring to keep balancing the hips. So the arms are going to be straight out to the sides, okay, heart lifted, thumbs are up, the rest of your fingers are making a fist. And here we're going to hold and do breath of fire. Ready? Let's begin. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Make sure the shoulders are down. Keep those elbows nice and straight. The core is pulled in, the navel is in to scaffold and protect the lower spine and support the upper spine in this movement. Now, these movements can become a little tough, and I find that I start gripping my legs in this cross-legged posture. So make sure you ungrip your legs. The strength is needed from your core up, not from the legs and down. Almost there. Good. That's it. One big breath. Inhale. Hold. Stretch. Lift the heart. Thumbs point to the ceiling. Going out into infinity. Exhale. Relax the hands down to the legs. Keep the eyes closed. So, breath of fire, cleansing the blood, moving those chemicals out, detoxifying on the breath. Okay, I'm just checking my music here and timing. Let's begin rolling the shoulders up and back. Close the eyes down, inhale up, exhale the shoulders back and around. Now you listen to you. If you have any shoulder injuries or anything like that, please take this easy. You might be doing simple up and down shrugs. You might just be visualizing that you're doing this movement. No secret that we hold a lot of tension. I know I hold a lot of anger in my shoulders. This is the first area to go rigid on me when I am getting upset. Couple more, let's do 2 more. And inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Hold, check your posture. Draw the energy up from the base of the spine all the way up and out through the crown. Exhale, relax the shoulders, keep the eyes closed, relax for a moment here. Okay, next movement, more breath of fire. Actually, this is more of a panting breath through the mouth. So palms are going to come facing up, and you can see my arms are at a 90-degree angle here, 45 degrees out. So basically following the line of the upper legs. Here, sit up nice and straight, lift that heart, close the eyes down, and we're going to pant with the tongue hanging out. So just like a doggy. Lots and lots of toxins sit on the top of the tongue, and so this will be very cleansing breath. 1 minute here. Breath is really driven from the navel on this one, as deep as you can, really moving the stomach muscles in and out, those abs. Good. And inhale through the nose. Keep the arms where they are. Hold. Draw up on the root. Draw the energy up. Imagine it spiraling up the spine. Shoulders are down. Energy is traveling up, up, up. And exhale. Relax the posture. Relax the hands. Okay. Next one, breathing here, arms back or hands back at the heart center. Oh, sorry. Deep breathing. Sorry, I wanted certain tunes here. Deep breathing, that's all that it calls for here. Eyes are closed. Now really think, as your eyes are closed, about your shoulders, relaxing your legs, ungripping there. Really putting some pressure into the palms, so pressing them against each other. An automatic balancing of the left and right hemispheres of the brain. This sort of movement automatically focuses us. This is a posture a lot of healers take before doing healing work. And when we're angry, it's good to start thinking about healing. First the self, then repairing damage done in relationship to others. Now take your deepest breath and hold it, and press your palms as firmly as you can into each other. Keep those shoulders down. Breath is held. Press. Concentrate. Exhale. Relax. Relax the arms down. Hands are face up on the lap. All right. The next movement is quite strong, so do your best. I will try to talk about a little bit about modifications here on this one. Now we're going to be in a reverse bridge kind of posture, tabletop, I should say, reverse tabletop. So hands are behind you, and it doesn't matter at all ever if the hands, we're going to lift like this, okay? And you're going to flatten as much as you can. So hands can be to the side, forward, backward, whatever is most comfortable. You could even experiment with being up on your fists. It depends on the length of your arms, but that can make a hold like this just a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and come up, just checking the leg. You are going to come up into this flat tabletop. Chin is going to stay pressed in, and you're going to do breath of fire, okay? We're just a minute here. Now, if you can, lift the left leg 60 degrees. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just visualize that that's happening for you. So this posture in general, keep doing your breath of fire. This posture in general is good for the liver and the heart. The heart is the organ that's most affected by anger, the heart and the blood vessels. But the liver takes a hit with anger too. And we can start to get liver imbalances when we hold on to resentments, irritation, passive anger for long amounts of time can really affect that organ. So this movement, postures like this, along with the breath of fire, help to take care of those organs, clear them back out, kind of press the reset button. All right, and that's about a minute. Inhale deeply, hold, draw the energy up. Exhale, relax the posture. Okay, come into seated, give yourself a hug here. Okay, we're gonna roll back and forth. Inhale back, exhale back, inhale up. Eyes are closed, okay? If it's not possible to roll on the back because of injury, surgery, etc., you can imagine that you are and just take a quick shavasana here. Or you could rock side to side if that's more doable. You could hold in baby pose as well, where the feet are up and you're kind of grabbing like this to open the hips. So rocking on the back, great for the kidneys and adrenals, organs and glands that are pumping out those stress hormones. This gives them a cleanse. 10 more seconds, and we're going to come to a standing position next. Okay, make your way to standing carefully. All right, we're gonna go for a jog, folks. Okay, breath of fire, jogging in place if you can. Now, if you're like, no, knees can't take that, this is a little bit of cardio. So you could adjust by doing a march, bringing the opposite arm up with each leg lift. Otherwise, let's run. Okay, run it off. As fast as you can. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. So you're marching, slow it down. Maybe do kicks to the side. Bring the heart rate down for just a moment. Okay, ready? We're gonna pick it back up again into your fastest jog or march. Just a couple seconds ahead of myself. Just so eager to run this anger off. I don't want to feel angry anymore. I don't want to be in this state. Okay, let's go. Give it all you got. Last few seconds. So our body's been flushed with these negative chemicals. Now we're flushing them back out. And it takes a little cardio to do that. Okay, slow back down. Good. Excellent. And just swing, kicking side to side. Okay. And you're going to be coming back down. All right. Take a drink of water. We will be on the knees, if at all possible, for this next one. If it's difficult to sit on the knees, you can sit in easy pose. I can't demonstrate this next posture fully, and that's okay. My shoulders are still really tight, and I'm working on it. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is clasping the hands behind the back And in a 4-part movement, our foreheads will be on the ground. And in a 4-part movement, we're going to think sa, ta, na, ma, as the arms come as close to vertical as possible, and waheguru as they come back down. Okay, and we're here for a little while, so do the best you can. If it's very difficult to lift the arms up in that way, you can just simply clasp them and imagine that you're doing it. Or you could just rest here in this lovely baby pose and just imagine again that you're really stretching the shoulders out. It says about this exercise, it clears anger from the aura, it strengthens the adrenals, and it gets someone off your back. I want them off my back. Let's do it. Okay. So, forehead to the ground. Hands are clasped. Waheguru. Sa, ta, na, ma. Waheguru. Sa, ta, na, ma. Waheguru. Sa, ta, na, ma. Waheguru. And continue silently. Stay with it. This exercise takes some stamina. Remember, you can relax at any time. If this is just becoming too much on the shoulders, bring those hands down to your side by your hips and breathe deeply. Keep thinking that sa, ta, na, ma, waheguru. Remember, we're trying to get someone off our back. We give permission to people to live rent-free in our head. I think this movement's about taking that permission away, gently inviting them to leave. Good. And deep inhale. Let's everybody drop the hands down. Deep inhale here. Hold, drop on the root, pulling that root lock. Imagine the energy traveling up the spine, out the crown of the head, out the third eye into infinity. Exhale. Inhale. Slowly push yourself back up to a seated position. What is next? Oh, that's right. Okay. So the Kriya set of exercises ends with a meditative breathing posture. One of the best things that we can do when we're experiencing an emotion that we'd rather not be experiencing, we want to shift out of this, is to do some alternate nostril breathing. So, left hand is going to be in Gyan Mudra, okay, with the thumb touching the forefinger. Arm relatively straight. Right hand's going to come to the nose, and your index finger is going to block the left nostril as you breathe in through the right. Thumb blocks the right nostril, breathe out through the left. And keep doing this. So block the left. We're always breathing in through the right. Block the right, breathe out the left. So the inhale again, always through the right on this one. Exhale, always through the left. You might need a Kleenex or something. That's totally fine. We're not used to manually switching our nostrils. But as soon as you can, close the eyes down. Really relax into this. belly breaths. Breathing in through that right nostril from the very base of you, filling the belly and feeling the breath come all the way up to the top, and then exhale from the top down through that left nostril. So the last thing to come back in is the belly. Filling the vase and then emptying the vase. And continue. Make sure the chin isn't jutting, but that it's tucked back a little. Keeping that neck in line with the spine, crown of the head to the ceiling, shoulders down. Thinking Sat as you inhale and Nam as you exhale. Give the mind the mantra. A little bit longer here. Stay focused so you can deepen the breath even more. The nostrils do warm up to this after a while. The more often you do it, the body just loves this breath. And wherever you're at, let's inhale, draw the arms up. Inhale and start opening and closing the hands quickly. Continue doing that, exhale. Let's take 2 more big inhales. Still continue to open and close the hands. Hold that inhale for just a moment. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Open and close those fingers. Exhale, swoop the arms down through the auric field, touch the ground to ground, and make your way flat onto the ground for Shavasana, a quick layout. This is a short but intense Kriya, so make sure you do take a pause. We're not going to be here for very long at all, but we need to give the body and the mind a moment to integrate. So cover up if you'd like. Allow the legs to splay out, feet are relaxed, hips are relaxed. Arms are at your side, palms facing up to receive. Adjust your shoulder blades so they're close together and the shoulders are completely relaxed. The neck is relaxed. Allow gravity to take over and to hold your entire body, to hold your heavy head. Allow the face to relax, the muscles, the brow point, the muscles around your mouth, the muscles around your eyes. Allow the very eyes to relax. And deepen the breath. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Roll the wrists in circles, roll the ankles as well, and reverse and roll them in the other direction. Reach up high over your head with your hands, making yourself long, long, long. Stretch, perhaps yawn here. And bring your right knee up. Gentle cat stretch in one direction. Gentle, gentle. Send that leg down. Left knee comes up. Gentle cat stretch in the other direction. And if you can, grab those toes. Do a little bit of a baby rock, baby stretch here. And palms of the hands, soles of the feet come together. Rub them vigorously, stimulating all the nerve endings in the body. Coming back through that cosmic door, give yourself a big hug. Rock if you can from side to side. And come to one side and push yourself up, or rock back and forward on the spine to distribute the energy throughout the body. Come back up to a seated position, and we'll close with our sunshine song. So we'll repeat it twice, the sunshine song, and you might, again, first time sing it to yourself, second time dedicate it to that one, you know who they are, that family member, that coworker, that friend, that partner that you want to send healing energy to. Maybe they've been the cause of some anger. Hopefully this set has made you feel better. Let's dedicate this to them. Hands at the heart center, palms flat, thumbs at the sternum. And let's take a deep breath to begin. We'll end with one long sat and a short nam, meaning truth is my name. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. And we bow in deep gratitude to all the sages, all the yogis, all the teachers who have passed down these magnificent traditions of mantra, movement, and meditation, so that in practicing them, we can become the most patient version of ourselves in this day, on every day, in this moment, and in every moment. I wish you well. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel better. And we'll see you next Sunday for concentration on a short meditation. I hope you have a good week ahead, and I hope you feel better.